and welcome to Anthony's Brick Builds, and today we'll be going over some really cool leaks of the LEGO UCS Death Star that will be coming out in October 2025, potentially. Now, this is going to be a really fun video. Before we go further on into it, though, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Turn notifications button on if you have not already. Mean the world to me if you do so. Let's jump right on into it. So this is going to be my LEGO UCS Death Star wish list video, where I will just be throwing some darts into the dark of what I think this set should have. Now, this will be coming out October 2025. We have our large UCS set of the year, and first off, it's $1,000. That is going to be the most expensive LEGO retail price set of all time, and it will potentially be, of course, the largest LEGO Star Wars set of all time. I'm using potentially in this case, meaning if it comes out. Now, if it does come out, it will definitely have the largest piece count of any LEGO Star Wars set, probably over 10,000 pieces, but I do hope it beats 11,695. That is the world map that has the largest piece count of any set, not being the largest set overall, but largest in piece count. Now, this thing's going to have a lot of large plates and pieces, so it's unfortunately probably going to be around 10,000, my guess, but it would be awesome if we can get just over 11,695. So that's my first point in this video, but second point is $1,000 is going to be a crazy, very expensive set that probably only die-hard LEGO fans are going to have, unless this thing goes on sale at all on Amazon within 4 or 5 years after its release date. I would expect this set to stay on shelves for probably about 5 to 6 years, maybe even 7. Might make a decade like the UCS Falcon. That baby's been out for forever. But that equivalates to 950 euros, 1,450 Canadian dollars, and 788 British pounds. So it's going to be an extremely expensive set overall. But my next point is minifigures. Now, I would hope this would have the most amount of minifigures all time of a LEGO set of all time. That record is being held by the Avengers Tower with 31 minifigures. I would expect this to have 34 minifigures, so I have outlined a bunch of minifigures that could potentially come in this set. Now, they also pull a Jabba sail barge and do a really nice long stand for all the minifigures, or they'll pull a 2016 Death Star and have it on the inside. We'll talk more about those Death Stars in just a second. But some minifigures I think are going to be have-to-haves in this set. Of course, Darth Vader. That would probably be the newest Darth Vader with the arm printing, the spongy cape. But Palpatine, probably with the spongy cape and the pupilless eyes. Now, I wish they would go back to pupilled eyes. I hope LEGO does take R3 back and make it pupilled eyes. That'll just be so much better. But then I also think we will have a Luke Skywalker New Hope version and Luke Skywalker Stormtrooper version. I think those two minifigures are going to be integral in this set. Of course, you're going to get the run-in-the-mill Chewbacca, best Chewbacca they make. And one more point on the minifigures is that all these minifigures are going to have to be the best they can be. Arm printing, leg printing, dual molded legs for some minifigures coming up. But we got Han Solo. That we've had some incredible Han Solos. Just keep with that Han Solo run and also do a Stormtrooper Han Solo. That would be awesome. Then you get to Grand Moff Tarkin. I think Grand Moff Tarkin would be a absolute banger in this set. Include some dual molded legs and potentially even Orson Krennic. Or, you have Director Krennic in there. That would be also pretty cool. Give some Rogue One vibes. That would be an awesome idea. Put Director Krennic in this set as well.
Oh, it's beautiful.
You also would have 2 or maybe 1 to 2 Imperial Royal Guards. I think that would also be another killer thing in this set. They've been fantastic over the years. Just make them even better. 2 Navy Troopers. We've had some Navy Troopers in the Star Wars droid that came out earlier this year. Just keep along with that. Of course, you have Ben Kenobi. Give us a nice updated Ben Kenobi with some printed legs. And then you have an R2 style droid. I absolutely love the droid that came out in the last Death Star, that blue one, the transparent head. That's one of my favorite droids of all time. If they put that back in, maybe even make it dark blue or keep it that regular bright blue color, that would be a fantastic idea. Also include a protocol droid, R2-D2, and C-3PO. Those are, of course, figures that we have to have in this set. And give C-3PO those printed side legs that you've been giving him, LEGO. That would be amazing. Also, Princess Leia. Princess Leia will probably be the New Hope version since she's not on the Death Star. The second one, we'll talk more about that in a second. And then we also have two Imperial officers like the ones on screen right now. This is a really nice one, and I do love the dual motor legs on the bottom. TIE pilots. This will probably have a hangar, so give it some TIE fighter pilots. And also, you got some Death Troopers. I think 2 Death Troopers would be incredible in this set. If we go to Rebels, you see Grand Moff Tarkin. He has a Death Trooper escort, and that would be also really cool if you throw even some potentially crazy references into this set by just having some characters having their prescribed and also kind of surrounding guards. And then after that, you'd have Imperial crew member, just kind of like the one we had on the UCS Star Destroyer from 2019, the one with the headset. That would be perfect. Or even if you reuse that figure, just give it like from light gray to dark gray, that would also be really simple. Then you have an Imperial crew member, that would also be really simple. 2 of those and 2 crew members, forgot to say that, and 2 Death Troopers. And then if you do 2 Imperial gunners, and then 6 Imperial Stormtroopers, and then you also, the new Stormtroopers that they have been using, I don't see them going back to the 2016 style. I think they'll stay on this style until forever, probably. And then if you go all the way to the 23rd different minifigure on this list, the torture droid that you see in New Hope. So that is a total of 34 minifigures, 35 if they put Orson Krennic in there. I think that would be a great idea. So throw Krennic in there. That would be a fantastic build if you have all those minifigures and just in their various spots about it. Now, talking about what the Death Star will look like, our previous Death Star had 4,016 pieces. That one came out in the good old year of 2016, I believe. So this is a fantastic set, really nice, but it does have some flaws in not having an exterior body to it. So I think it's going to be pretty large and will have a outside body, but it will be larger than our previous Death Star, 75159 Death Star. So it's going to be large and it's going to have a lot of awesome little features on the inside if it's structurally sound. Now, if it's not structurally sound and they're not able to add all the inside, I think we're going to have a couple. But if they do add insides to it, which I hope they do, I would expect them to have the following: a TIE Fighter hangar bay. You would also have, of course, the super laser dish on the outside, a trash compactor room, hopefully with closing trash compactor doors. And you also have the prison area. Potentially in that prison area, you'll have space for Leia's cell, the meeting area where Vader chokes his colleague. I think that would be a fun idea to that set. The throne room from the second Death Star, potentially that crevice where Luke and Leia, they swing together across it. That would also be a killer reference in there. I would not expect them to have some outside turrets like they have on the previous ones or storage areas. I think that would take up too much space, but if you're able to add just some of the couple killer insides to it, it would be awesome. Throne room, crevice area, off the top of my head, I can't remember what that one is. Prison area, TIE Fighter hangar bay, and you also have where Obi-Wan shuts off the reactor switch of it, or whatever he switched off. I think he switches off the tractor beam off there. So I think this is going to be a crazy set, and if they do it right, it's going to be an incredible $1,000 Lego set. And while you're at it, just tile off the floors. Tiling off the floors, it makes any Lego set go from a play set to a collector's piece. So that's going to be crazy if they could do that. Now, this is all just speculation. I got no idea whatsoever what will come out for Lego Stars in 2025 about this, but we do have some really good ideas, and this is my wish list video. So it's going to be crazy. I think it's going to be modeled off of the first Death Star, the exterior, but it will have second Death Star interior components to it, just to widen their net and bring both of those killer Death Stars together, just making it the best it can be. And maybe they'll add some storage areas on the bottom. But my final 2 points of this video is going to be structure to it. So this is going to have a lot of technic to it. I think it's going to have a couple pieces that will be able to come out, and it won't all be able to open up like previous Death Stars where they haven't even had an exterior shell to it. And it will all in all be a hopefully structurally sound build using a butt ton of Technic bricks. It's going to probably have a good 65% of the build is probably going to be Technic components, maybe around 50 if I'm thinking about it more, just to give it structurally sound and making it really sturdy. It's of course going to have a UCS display plaque. Would be really funny if it was reversible, so you could flip it to the other side to be second Death Star and flip it to the other side to be first Death Star, but probably not going to happen. It would probably be the first Death Star one, and it will of course include minifigures. And the minifigures, I hope a couple of them will be exclusive minifigures. That would be killer if some of these minifigures I listed off like 5 minutes ago already were exclusive minifigures. But now I'm rambling on, and it's time to end off this video. So I am very excited about this set, as you can tell from this 10.5 minute long video. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. May the force be with you. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to notifications button if you have not already. It really does help out the channel more than you ever know. I'll see you guys next LEGO Star Wars video. Have a great rest of your day. May the force be with you.